Every month we look forward to some of the geeky and horror movies that will be released in the coming weeks and that I find to be interesting. We watched the trailer and I add some of the context that I googled. My Google game is tongue. But these are my picks for March 2025. And we're starting with Mickey 17.
On Earth, nothing was working out, and I wanted to get the hell out of there.
You're applying to be an expendable? You read through the paperwork.
Yeah. I should have read through it.
That's it. Mickey, deep breaths, fill your lungs. Imagine there's an unknown virus in the air,
And you're sucking in every single microscopic particle floating around.
all the viruses.
So good?
There really was an unknown virus in the air. Lethal one.
See you tomorrow.
Fellow pioneers, almost every single one of you will be remembered throughout history.
They made me work my ass off, giving me one shitty mission after another.
You're an expendable. You're here to be expended.
Every time I died, they just printed me out again. Everyone asks, what's it feel like to die? The ship was filled with mostly dickheads. But Nasha, she's always loved me. That's when everything changed. Multiple.
In the case of multiples, we exterminate every individual.
Which body goes first? One at a time is twice the fun.
You don't look like you're printed out. You're just a person.
It's not your fault. This is a fight to the death.
The simple fact is, we're in a state of war. And our survival is in the balance.
I got a job to do.
Mickey Barnes, fighting right to the end.
My great gift to mankind. Are you afraid to die? This time I wasn't scared.
Look, I mean this in the best way possible, but I feel like Robert Pattinson was born to play this role.
You're beautiful.
Beautiful. This is the skin of a killer, Bill.
He plays Mickey, a man that does not seem to fit in on Earth. So he takes a leap of faith. Well, he actually signs a contract without reading it.
What are you going to do to us?
Everything that you agreed to in the iTunes conditions.
We didn't read them!
Right. Who just agrees to something they don't read?
So he ends up donating his body to a company that basically clones him and has his clones do all kinds of deadly tasks. And every time that clone dies, they just print a new one. Easy. Till they make a mistake and they have two Mickeys running around. Uh-oh. It is a South Korean and American co-production. You can definitely feel the South Korean in there. And let's be fair, it is starting to feel rather close to this corporate hellhole that we're living in today. We have just become products. But besides Robert Pattinson, the cast also includes Stephen Yeun and Mark Ruffalo, the guy from The Walking Dead and The Hulk. But I think this might turn out to be a fun movie, in a very absurd way. I like that. It will be in theaters on March 7th. And so will the next movie on my list, Lost Islands.
If you've got the time and the stomach for it, I've got a story for you. The world you know is gone, consumed by the flames of a great war long ago. All that's left now are the Lost Lands.
I'm looking for a guide. Someone who knows the Lost Lands.
Why you want to leave the city?
I'm looking for a great treasure. Immense power.
Friends of yours?
I don't have many friends.
Me neither.
Find them.
Outside these walls, laws of nature, they don't apply. It won't be easy. Prepare yourself. Here they come.
Her power grows stronger by the day. Our time is running out. She has become a symbol of their defiance. Down with the Overlord! This woman needs to die.
Hand her over and we'll let you live.
Sorry. She hired me first.
Your fate was sealed when you met me.
This is the moment we've been working for.
It's not too late to turn back.
One always has to die.
So, how'd you like my story?
I still don't know how it ends.
This movie is based on a short story written by George R.R. Martin. You know, the guy from Game of Thrones. Or rather, A Song of Ice and Fire. It is directed by Paul W. Anderson, who actually also directed that 1995 Mortal Kombat movie that I was talking about in one of my previous videos. And he also directed one of my favorite horror movies ever, Event Horizon, which is a sci-fi horror movie. Besides that, he also did all of the Resident Evil movies, which might explain why we see Mia Jovovich as the lead in this movie. She plays Grey Alice, a witch. And Dave Bautista plays Boyce, kinda like her bodyguard in this whole post-apocalyptic fairy tale. The movie feels like an interesting mix between Mad Max, you can see the influence of Resident Evil, and it has a touch of Sin City. I'm just not sure if it's going to hit the high notes of some of those inspirations I just mentioned. We'll see. March 7th. A week later, Opus is releasing.
There's a rumor flying around that Moretti's back. Like, Moretti?
After 30 years outside the public eye, pop icon Moretti returns for an exclusive listening experience.
He's bringing you a gift.
This is for Ariel Ecton.
It'll be an absolute honor to spend this weekend with you.
Thank you.
Yep, namaste. Everybody meet Ariel, some young blood from the magazine. This is Clara, the most hated sex symbol on TV.
Thank you. How's print media treating you?
Congratulations, and welcome to this once-in-a-lifetime gathering.
Moretti requires that everyone be shaven. So, how's the lady garden?
Mr. Moretti, we'll be playing the greatest album of modern times. Future times, all the times, really. And there is more to come. So much more.
What is it that you guys do?
Would you like to see?
The crowd is upset. Upset that I'm not on stage.
Is this not alarming to you?
The back row's asleep. But the front row's ready to rage.
Are you sure you haven't been drinking with us?
Okay.
What the fuck is this?
An A24 horror movie. We've had a few of those in the last few videos. And it features a pretty impressive cast. Ayo Edebiri, John Malkovich, and Julia Lewis, who I haven't seen in, well, it feels like ages. It basically tells the story of a pop artist that has gone off the grid for the last 30 years. And he has written a whole new album. So he invites a whole bunch of people to come into his estate somewhere out there to listen to his new album. But it turns out that in those last 30 years, he became a bit of a cult leader. A bit of a weird cult leader, which is the perfect role for John Malkovich. And among the people that were invited, there's this young writer. And she can sense that something sinister is afoot. So yeah, what that is going to be exactly, we'll find out on March 14th. Next up, another live-action remake of a Disney movie. Snowwhite.
This was my father's kingdom. A place of fairness. But the queen changed everything.
Take him away!
Your Majesty,
What did you say?
the people need some kindness.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
Famed is thy beauty, Majesty. But a lovely maiden I now behold.
I look at you, and I just want to be the fairest of them all.
The queen is evil. You must flee into the woods.
My parents always said this forest was a magical place. Hello? Is there anybody here?
It's a human.
What did you think I was?
Nothing. Ghost.
You'll be safe from the queen here.
The queen stole everything from all of us.
I'm gonna need your help.
It's time to restore our kingdom.
Waiting on a wish, holding out for someday, hoping somehow, some way, there comes a miracle.
Find Snowwhite.
I close my eyes and see the girl I meant to be.
This is our kingdom, and now we're here to take it back.
You were saying.
I'm sorry, my dear. Did I frighten you?
I've talked plenty about these Disney live-action remakes. I despise most of them, because I think they kind of take away something from the original. Except for Lilo and Stitch. I think that one is going to turn out fine. But this movie has already gone through a lot of controversy. First off, they casted Rachel Ziegler as Snow White. Now you might ask, why did that cause a controversy? Well, she is Latino. People did not like that. Then there was Peter Dinklage kind of chiming in on the performance of the dwarves in the movie, which was met with all kinds of feedback. And that is just the top of the iceberg. It has been one drama story after another, delays. I mean, it's not a good sign. This movie has not been a walk in the park. Or the diamond mine. Yeah, okay. I'll stop. But we'll see how it turns out on March 21st. That same day we can also check Ash.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
What do you remember?
Just moments. Images. When I woke up, there was no one left. What happened here?
As I said before, one of my favorite ever horror movies is Event Horizon, that sci-fi horror movie. Now this one also is a sci-fi horror movie. Now according to the creators of the movie, they took a lot of inspiration from Dead Space, which is a video game, and that video game took a lot of inspiration from, that's right, Event Horizon. So it's basically inspired to the second degree. Cool. I'm really getting old, man. Now the thing is, while both Event Horizon and Dead Space have this dark, gritty atmosphere, this one kind of looks like a video clip. Kinda. But that might have something to do with the director. It is directed by Flying Lotus, which is a hip-hop producer, a rapper, a DJ, so yeah, that would explain that. Now originally Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Tessa Thompson, who you might know from the Thor movies, were cast for the leading roles. But about half a year later, they were replaced by Aaron Paul and by Isaac Gonzalez. Why? No idea. But that movie looks very interesting. I want to see if it lives up to Dead Space and Event Horizon. March 21st. But those were my movies for March 2025. Let me know in the comments if you have any other movies that you would like to add to this list. For now, however, that was it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. It always helps me out. I also want to thank our members. We could not make these videos without you guys. You too can become part of the family by becoming a member right here on YouTube. But above all, make sure to subscribe, because I'm going to be back with a new video next week. Till then, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye-bye.